start off by applying my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, just very little because my skin's been so dry. If you do have oily skin, I would skip that step. Then I will be applying just a little bit of my MAC Charged Water and also my MAC Fix Plus, which I love. I just love starting with these two items. It's been working for me and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm also going to be applying my Kat Von D primer all over my face, and it just provides a really nice flawless foundation application. For foundation, I am using my NARS Full Coverage Foundation and the color I'm in is Gobi. And I know that there's a lot of mixed reviews on this foundation. Some people love it, some people don't. I happen to absolutely love it. I am applying this using my Jenny Patinkin all over face brush, which I love, and I will be making a dedicated video all about brushes because they are not all made the same. And when you're a makeup artist, you get to try tons of different products and you know what works. These brushes are amazing. I'll also be using my Lancome Corrector, and I will be applying it using one of my Jenny Patinkin brushes from her Gem collection, which is just absolutely beautiful. It has a crystal right on the brush. I don't think I'll be using this every day just because it's just so gorgeous. And like I said, I'll make a video for you all and I'll be very honest about every single brush. And I know that, you know, you guys work very hard for your money and you want to get quality reviews, so I'll be doing that for you guys. But these brushes just basically blend everything out so easy, which then makes your application faster, especially for those of you that need to be on the go and need help with blending. For concealer, I am using my IT Cosmetics concealer in the color Light. I really love that concealer. And then for contouring, I'm using my Mercier contouring palette that is exclusive to Sephora, and I will also be using this Jenny Patinkin brush to blend it out. This brush makes my life so much easier. Everything gets blended so nicely, and I did read some reviews about the palette saying that it was hard to blend, but for me it was actually very easy. I don't know if it was the brush or what it was, but it was just so easy and it went on so beautifully. It's highly pigmented. I went with the lighter color of the palette and it was the perfect shade for me. And it's also a great alternative for those of you that still need help with blending, because with this cream you can really mold it and spread it the way you want to. You don't have to work too much on the blending process, if that makes sense. So I'm just going in and contouring all of my face, and I leave my nose for the end just because it's a little trickier to do that. I will be making a dedicated video for contouring. Then I'm going in with this darker shade. It's the second darkest of the palette and applying it to this area right here. Just on this area, not really bringing it all the way in just because I don't want it to look like too intense against my skin color, if that makes sense. So if you can see, it's just really, really beautiful. It literally just took me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go in with her highlighter as well, which I have to say it wasn't very dramatic, but it just gave a really nice, natural, healthy glow. And it wasn't very pigmented either, but like I said, you could still see it. It's just not a very dramatic highlight. Then I'm going to go in with my Jenny Patinkin powder brush and I'm going to be applying my NYC BB Radiance Powder, which I've been really enjoying just to set everything. It just makes my skin look really beautiful, and I've been reaching for this one a lot more than any other setting powder that I have. So I'm going to go in there, and then I did forget to bake, but I'll do that later. Then I'm going in with my ITTSÉ blush in the color Shabby Chic, and just applying it to the apples of my cheeks and then just blending it out using my Jenny Patinkin blush brush, which I love. And then I will be taking my Becca highlighter in the color, I think this is Opal, and then I just basically sprayed it with a little bit of my charged water just to wet it so it's a little more intense. If you want it more natural, obviously go for the dry, you know, highlighter if you want. And then just blend it out because you definitely don't want it to look weird and not well blended. And I also like to wet it because it doesn't make my face so powdery. Then I go back in and blend everything out with my blush brush. Then I'm taking my beautiful BeBella palette, the number is 35G, and I will be applying this shade right here and applying it all over my lid just so it makes blending easier. I did prime my lid prior to filming. Then I'm taking this beautiful color right here and using it as a transition color. I am extending it quite a bit just so my eyes looks bigger, and also building the color little by little. You don't want to apply too much color at first because then it'll make the blending process a lot harder. So you want to just go ahead and build to the intensity that you want, and I like to follow the shape of my eyebrows. Then I will be taking this beautiful orange color right here and applying it mainly to this area and then brushing it inward and blending it out. Then I will also be taking my highlight, which is a matte color, and I will be also using this shade to blend any harsh lines that I could have created. You may lose some of the color that you applied on your crease, but you can always go back and add some more. The point is that you're building, layering to create a flawless finish that's well blended. So you definitely want to take your time and be light-handed. Then I'm taking this color right here, which is a beautiful maroon color. The camera does not do it justice, and it's very highly pigmented. I am applying it right to my crease, slightly past the crease, actually, on my lid. I don't know what I just said. I'm applying it with my Jenny Patinkin brush, which made it very effortless, and it blended everything so fast. These colors are very highly pigmented, so you don't have to take too much. Then I'm taking my crease brush again, nothing on it, just using it for blending. I'm extending it quite a bit on the outer corner just so that my eye looks longer. I'm doing the same steps for my lower lash line, applying that dark maroon color and then running it all along my lash line and extending it and connecting it with the eyeshadow that we have on our lid, just again so that our eyes look nice and lifted and bigger. And we'll do that by winging it out. Then I'm going in with my crease brush and a little bit of the orange eyeshadow and blending it out right over that maroon shade that we just placed. And honestly, you guys, the camera did not do it justice. These colors were beautiful together. So just blend it out, and with this brush it just created a really nice airbrush finish. Then I'm placing my Chanel Claire eyeliner on my waterline so that my eyes appear brighter and bigger. You can also use a white one if you don't have this one. I'm using my Jenny Patinkin brush. It's really small, and I'll be applying some black eyeshadow to the outer lower half. For my eyeliner, I'm using this one by Rimmel London. It's called Scandaleyes, and I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend it. It's so fine and so pigmented. It lets out so much product, and I love it. I'll be lining my lids, and I do have to fast forward this because it does take me a lot longer now that I have my eyelash extensions. If you thought that eyeliner was hard with just regular lashes, wait till you try eyelash extensions and eyeliner. Then I'm taking this beautiful shade and wetting it. I will be using this shade wet and dry and just applying it to the inner, lower, and upper lid. And I will just be blending this out just on the corners, just to brighten up the eyes a bit. You don't want to do too much. And I was supposed to do this before the eyeliner, but I forgot. I was getting too excited. Yep, that's me. I get too excited with makeup and then I forget some of the steps I had in my mind. Oh goodness, but I really love this palette, you guys. Then I will be baking a little bit using my Mercier loose powder, which I love. This is the translucent color, and this is so finely milled. I love this powder. It would definitely make your pores look smaller if you do have big pores like I do. It was just such a dream to work with, and this was the first time that I've used it, and I was very impressed with this powder. So I don't let it sit too long, just a couple of minutes, and then I brush it off, blend it out. Then I'm using this new shade by OFRA Cosmetics. It is a liquid lipstick in the color Dubai, which I love, you guys. I love these liquid lipsticks because they apply so easily, and then obviously they dry to the liquid lipstick type of thing. But when you're first applying them, they're so easy to work with, and that's what I love about them. I will be setting my makeup using my Skindanivia setting spray. I do have to say I did try their primer and it dried out my skin, but then I realized one of their ingredients is alcohol, so I don't know if it was just my skin type, but this product did not work for me, unfortunately. But it still looked beautiful. It just dried out my skin a bit. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do subscribe, thumbs up the video if you liked it, and I will see y'all really soon with more videos and also with nail tutorials because I know that you all have been requesting that. So I'll see you guys really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.